Hey everybody, so I just wanted to jump on here today to talk about the new Apple documentary that Selena Gomez has just now given to us called My Mind and Me. This is an exploration of her life from childhood through the limelight to her current status right now in terms of her health. And what we're given is a very personal and raw inside look at just everything that she's been going through for a very long time now. I think a lot of the time when people look at celebrities, they just assume, oh, if they have fame, if they have money, they must have it all. I think a lot of people misconstrue that celebrities, whether in any profession that you're in, that you must have everything you've ever wanted just because your name is recognized or that you're at a status such as an A-list name like Selena Gomez. She's somebody who kind of started on Disney Channel and just blew up as the years, continued. And the one thing that I think is so interesting about this movie is that it kind of points out the fact that just because you're a celebrity, it does not mean that you're any better than anyone else. You're almost no different than anybody else because you might have more fame, more success, more money, but on a human level, on an emotional level, you feel and go through the exact same things anyone else might. And for Selena Gomez, she does not sugarcoat a single thing. Not a single frame of this documentary is sugarcoated. She puts it all out there and holds nothing back, which is something that I appreciated very much. Her truth is the most important thing to her, and I love that she was not afraid to reveal every color about herself and really share that with the audience. Going through just depression, anxiety, and then understanding about different mental health factors that kind of, were given to her as she got older, being bipolar, having to deal with lupus. There's a lot of struggle here that, maybe we as the audience didn't realize were going on behind closed doors, because when she is going on tour or making a movie or making a show, again, we see the glitz, the glam, the smiles, the excitement. We think nothing's wrong. But of course, when all that goes away, she's dealing and battling with something so much more severe than we could have ever imagined. So I love that this is kind of an inside look at not just her life, but an opportunity for maybe someone else. And again, I think this was the expectation and the hope that Selena Gomez wanted to share with everybody, not just to kind of admit her truth, but maybe extend an offering to see if somebody else who is going through a similar experience can kind of bring their story to light as well. This documentary points out, like I said, anxiety, depression, all sorts of things that, she had been feeling for years and didn't know what was wrong with her. And I appreciated that she kind of is able to kind of step back into her roots, go back to her hometown, visit the people that kind of guided her, shaped her into the person that she ended up coming to be, and the one that we know, because of course we didn't know who she was when she was a child. But just seeing just the trajectory of her career, the personal experiences she's been through, and all of just the complete amount of media attention and the fandom that she's had to experience, and what that did to her and what that still does to her, this was a real eye-opener. And I do think that if you are someone who doesn't understand being a celebrity or what that experience might look like, definitely check out this documentary, because this is going to give you a whole new perspective and you're going to gain a lot of insight. So to Selena Gomez, I do have to applaud you for being so vulnerable and just bearing all in this documentary of yours, because it's true. And like the title says, My Mind and Me, and she has a song that kind of goes along with it, kind of reminding us all that, sometimes our mind and us, we don't always agree with things that are going on. We feel sad and we feel down and depressed. A long time ago, there was this big stigma about, expressing how you felt. People did not want you to do that. I like that she's giving you that window to say it's okay to talk about these things. Mental health is a real thing, and if you don't talk about it, then you're always going to put yourself in this little box, and you're never going to get better. So I appreciate that she really just paints us a very vivid, detailed photograph of exactly what she's been facing and what she's been dealing with. I think once this documentary comes to an end, you're going to have a different idea and understanding, not just of Selena Gomez, but just of how mental health works in general. But because this is about her, you might think differently in terms of how you critiqued or, criticized her work as an actress, as a performer, and all that. So definitely check this one out. It's a really important documentary, like I said, that shines light on something that is very necessary and something that I think more people need to be talking about. And I do hope that if you're one of those people, that of course, if you had a different idea of mental health, depression, or anxiety, if you were a little bit closed-minded, I hope that this documentary opens you up a little bit more to changing that narrative, because it's really important that you do. So if you've seen the documentary, let me know what you think below, and let's talk about this, and let's keep spreading the the word on mental health, because it's important that we do.